Hi, my name is Nick Cook and I'm with Sleep Sound Property Management. And I want to give you an overview of the final accounting process, which is the process we go through when determining if you get your security deposit back, if you get all of it, some of it, or if you owe the owner additional money beyond your deposit. This is a really important discussion to have because I think a lot of times residents feel like the situation is us versus them. It's the landlord versus the tenant or vice versa. And that is certainly not the position that we take when it comes to doing a final accounting. Our job as a property management company is somewhat unique. We represent the interest of the owner, but at the same time, our job is to make sure that we're following the lease and we're not charging you for anything that is not covered under or permitted under Oregon landlord-tenant law. Now, everyone does win when we're able to return your deposit. Our goal is to return as much of your deposit as possible. And the reason being for that is that the owner wins because we can put the property back on the market faster, or they can move back in if that happens to be the case. We win because it's much easier for us to complete a very simple process than to have to get multiple bids and schedule work and things like that. So it saves us a lot of time. And for you, you win because not only do you get your money back, but we're also able to send that money back much faster because it doesn't take as much time to complete a simple move-out process when there's not much that needs to be done. But in order to do this, we really do need your help. We've put together a set of move-out instructions that are very thorough, that cover important steps throughout this process. They cover what to do with utilities, what to do when it comes to carpet cleaning, painting, all the various things that you need to do when you're returning a property to our company. And it also makes sure that you're returning the keys to us. We need to make sure that those keys are returned to our office because if they're not, we will assume you're in possession of the property until those keys come back. A couple other things that are important to consider are if you have multiple people in your household, we can only send that security deposit back to anybody that's listed on the lease. So we're not allowed or able to break the security deposit up and send some people a certain amount of money and others a different amount of money. We would be sending out one check to one address with everyone's name listed on that security deposit. So that's very important to consider. We also need to make sure that we have a forwarding address. If we don't have a forwarding address for somebody at the property, then the only choice we have is to send that security deposit check to the last known address, which is the address that you've just moved out of. So as you can imagine, that's probably not helpful for either party here. So if you have any additional questions about the process, please feel free to contact our office, but make sure that you follow and read through those move-out instructions. There's a lot of information in there because there's a lot of moving parts to vacating a property. But again, if you have any questions about anything in those move-out instructions, please feel free to reach out to your office. Our goal is to make this process simple, fast, and to give you back as much as the deposit we can. But we, again, are going to need your help in doing that, and that's how you return the property to us.